Hello, welcome to the National Parents Union. I am Kelley Williams-Bolar, and this is The Parent Effect. Today, I have a wonderful guest. Her name is Tasha Biltmore. Are you there, Tasha? Let's see. There she goes.
I am here. How are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm fine. How are you?
Good. I'm good.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to have you on today.
Yes, girl. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
And tell me, how have you been doing with all of this? I don't even know. We are like 3.5, 4 months now into this pandemic. So how's it going for you?
It's been going good for me because my schedule haven't really changed because I've been working from home anyway. So I work from home and I'm doing the same thing I normally would do. The weekends are crazy because I'll be looking to break out and I can't break out. And besides eating German chocolate cake every Friday and lots of champagne, so therefore I'm putting on weight.
So. That is hilarious. Okay. But I mean, you know what? They said the prices of beverages have skyrocketed because people are at home more now than ever.
Yes. And we are drinking more. We are drinking. I know I am on the weekend. I know I drink.
It is. I mean, even though it's I think a great time for us to get together and be together close, in close proximity with our loved ones, we are definitely picking up some habits that maybe we didn't necessarily need.
Right. Picking up some habits, but it's also a good time for us to reset our lives, reset what we were doing. Because some of us was just going without actually taking in what was really happening to you. So now you get a chance to sit back and organize. At least that's what I've been doing for the stuff me and Tanya got going on and the stuff I got going on. We've been kind of resetting stuff and reorganizing it the way we want it to be when all this is over with. So
that's right. And just in case my viewers want to know, she's talking about Tanya from. You go ahead and tell where she's.
I'm in LA. Tanya Renee Banks, Little Boss. Me and her have our own podcast coming out in 2021. We were doing it this year, but we're going to do it in 2021. We're going to wait till everything is over with. And it's kind of highlighting after her show goes off on Lifetime. Then we'll come on and do a recap of that show and then talk about other stuff that's going on, pop shows and stuff like that. So
that is amazing. That is wonderfully amazing.
Yes.
I'm excited for you. I'm going to have you back on too. And especially when that is going on, I'll have you back on again. So you can, talk about what you guys are doing. And
you might need to fly out for the launch party, sweetie. The launch party is going to be
I will
come out for that.
Yes, I will be there, honey. I will be there. I mean, oh my gosh. Just to let the audience know, when did I meet you? It's been a while now, maybe about 7 years ago.
Yeah, when you was doing the HBO
documentary.
HBO was doing a documentary, yeah.
And flew out to LA and hung out with you majority of the time and had a blast. You are amazing. Just love you to death. Tell the people, are you a mom or you a grandma? Let people know.
Oh, I am a mom and I am a grandma. I have 3 daughters. And I told you one just passed away in November. My oldest daughter to breast cancer. So that is real, people. Support, go out, whatever you can to bring awareness and donate your money to it and march and whatever you have to do because cancer is real. And she was only 33 years old. So, and it came fast, like really fast. And so, of course, now I'm playing mom, grandma to her son, who is 15. So I'm doing the teenage thing again and never did it with a boy.
So I'm sure that's a big difference because you had 3 girls, now you have a boy and he's a teenager. What's the difference? What do you think the difference is there?
Well, girls listen to you. They listen. You say do stuff and they listen because they think, oh, I better listen. Not a boy. Not a boy. He got to give me, you don't understand. That was back in your day. I don't really need this right now. I don't know why y'all tripping on this. I get all of that.
Oh my God.
Boy.
And with the pandemic going on, that's probably, now it's probably amplified 5 times that, because he still want to get out there and he can't like he could.
Right. Well, now he's more into his video games, and then him and his friends, they making rap music on their iPhones. So they've been doing beats and stuff like, at least they being creative.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great.
So, and then he, with his cousin, they play the games with each other and FaceTime. So he got that going on. But next month he'll be sitting at that desk on his computer, zooming.
Right. So what is going on with California? Are they, what does school look like this fall?
Well, we're going back to the way we started in March. So they're going to Zoom the kids in. They're going to do it all by computer.
Okay, great.
They're going to do that until something comes up. So it'll probably be, I would say, until January after winter break, see how that looks. But he said he's not taking no chances until we can get something to look. And we got a spike right now. So it's a spike really bad here. So yeah, it's no kids going to school, not into a classroom anyway. Right.
Yeah, and I think I did hear that California is completely back on lockdown, right? Like
completely, but he's about to do it. He says we are about to do it. So probably in a week we'll be on total lockdown.
Now, how is your grandson? How is he taking, all of this, especially like knowing that he has to, when they go back to school, he's basically got to do everything online. Is he okay with that?
Well, no, he's not, because he don't like me being in his face. You got to do, because I'm not like the teacher. The teacher got 25 kids in the classroom, so she don't have time to pay attention to them. But me, right. I'm in between working and I'm going, let me see what you're doing. Did you do this? Right. Do this? So that annoys him a lot. So the fact that he got to deal with that, and I told him this time, just do the work, then you don't have to worry about me doing it. Because one thing the teachers do call, they do call and let you know if he didn't turn in the work or that kind of stuff, and they didn't get an assignment from him. So I know right when you don't get it. So of course I'm gonna get in that behind.
That's right. That's right. Now I want to ask you, now you said you're working from home. So what do you do when you work from home? Are you customer service, or what is that?
I schedule appointments for workers' comp patients. So they on workers' comp and they need to get an MRI or X-ray done. That's what I do.
That's what you do. And I remember when I first met you, you had a billboard. Do you remember that?
I have my billboard, and I did several since then for my plays. I didn't put billboards up since then, but my first billboard was "Who is Tasha B?"
Yeah, who is Tasha B? That was amazing because that caught everybody's attention. It was like, what? That was such a strategic move on your behalf to get that. To get that attention. I mean, like even right now, if someone was to do that, that would be amazing. So you were a pioneer before it was even thought of to do anything like that. So when you did do that, what was the result of that?
Well, it opened me up to start doing stage plays, and then I had my name out there. So now I didn't have to so much explain who I was, because, you're that lady on that billboard. So people kind of knew me from the billboard, and it was promoting my first book. So when I did that, which was all the poems in my book became my stage plays. So I kind of just put it all together. So it worked. And then when I started doing my plays, I started putting up billboards for my plays.
Wow.
Anyway, so it's effective. Some people say it's not, but I think if people driving to work every day, they see it for 30 to 45 days, it's effective.
It's effective.
They're going to remember to see it. They're going to remember your name, even if they don't go to that particular program that you have going on, they will remember you later. So I just added doing some radio with that, billboards and radio, and you're good.
Wow. You're amazing. You're a mom, you're a grandmother, you also do stage plays. You have your own book. You have, and talk about your books that you have.
I had the one book called Innocent Eyes. I did that probably in 2011, 2012. And it was just my poetry that I did from when I was being abused, and I wrote those. And then I turned those into my stage plays to bring awareness to domestic violence. So that was my platform. And I've evolved since then. I did a clothing line called Damaged Clothes for women who have been abused. And that's gonna be re-kicked off again next year with my nonprofit called Sparkle House, which is a nonprofit for women who've been abused, who wants to get back into work, you wanna get back into being a woman, being you, and not being afraid, because that it's a process in that. So now we want to get these women back out there. So Sparkle House help you do that. Get you with a bunch of women, get you to feel sexy, get you some business clothes, get you counseling and group therapy and a lot of massages and champagne. That'll get you through it.
That'll get you right.
Right. That'll get you right, Shayma. And you let them come in. We're going to do the photos before, and then they'll see themselves afterwards and give them a full photo shoot. So they can frame that and see where they came from and realize that what somebody put on you doesn't have to be your reality. So that's going to be that's what Sparkle House is about. It's letting women know they got that spark back. Because I got my spark back.
You didn't let it stop you. You didn't let it look at you. You have blossomed so much. So also, your plays are also about abuse, about relationships?
Two of them are. The Conversation is about my own personal story. I took 2 episodes in my life and put it on stage. And then I did The Betrayal of the Babysitter. And that's dealing with, I was sexually abused, but I used it from a male standpoint. And then I put my grandson in it. And at the time I didn't know he was being abused sexually by a babysitter. So that it all came full circle, like the reason I was doing it and explaining it to him, and that made him talk about it and say, this happened to me. And he was 9. So
9 years old, a baby.
Yeah. So it's important to have those tough conversations. Because kids don't know that it's okay to talk to your parents about it, or grandparents or whoever. And he was able to do that. So yeah, so it's The Betrayal. So now I'm ready to put all that on film. So we did do a trailer for The Conversation, and I'm excited to do The Betrayal as a series too, a TV series. So.
You know, I've always said that, and especially with what happened with, as far as me and me going to, being indicted, going to jail for sending my kids to my parents' school district and all those different things. So I've always been a person, especially when that happened, to say, tell your story. It might not, everybody is not ready to tell their story. It takes time, but it's therapeutic for you. It's therapeutic for the person who you're telling it to, because you don't know who else that the situation has that, that has happened to them as well.
That's
so
true.
It's healing all around. And I just believe that blessings come out of that. Blessings always comes out of horrific situations. I remember an Indian couple. They were from India, and they were here. They owned a gas station. They were right down the street from my parents' home. So of course, at that time, everybody knew about what was going on with my situation. And I remember walking into the gas station, and the husband, he said, he and his wife, they were like, it may feel as though the world is coming down on you. But this too, will pass, and it's something beautiful will happen out of it. And it did. I was able to I was able to help change laws in other states, and help other parents and grandparents and other, people that feel like they don't have any rights, or they don't understand their rights. So, so I'm right there with you with that, to tell your story.
You have to. And it's never, for stuff like that, it's never the right time, because everybody is not ready to hear it. And then some people are embarrassed or ashamed to say it. But once you put it out there and you're very transparent, about the situation, you'll see more people coming around and they want to talk about it, and they'll tell you their stories. 'Cause I've had
Yes.
so many stories. Even a couple that saw my billboard, they came in and the husband said that he had just beat his wife that morning.
Ah,
And that he saw himself in that, and he said he'll never hit her again. And they had 3 kids and everything, and she was like, you just saved our lives with this,
wow.
like the way it was. And she talked to Vincent Ward from The Walking Dead. He was the lead character in it. And he came right up to me and Vincent and told us their story about what had happened. He was taking her out that night because he had beat her that morning, and she saw the billboard and said, I want to go see that. And she didn't even know it was about domestic violence. She just thought it was a nice billboard. It said the conversation, I wanted to see it. So you never
Wow.
know. You
You
never
never
know
know.
where you are going to bless somebody and where that blessing is going to come from other people. And I just realized that a lot of people are in your life for a reason, a season, and they say that all the time, but you got to get your blessing out of that, because each
Absolutely.
time it happens, they're a blessing. Had I not been beaten, I wouldn't be able to bless other people to
Thank
get
you.
out of relationships like that. So, and you just got to keep God first. Keep
That's
God first, and you'll get out of all this stuff. And everything that's supposed to come your way will come your way. So.
mm. Girl, yes, say it. How can people follow you? Let the people know about your social media outlets.
Well, the best way to follow me is just go to tashabiltmore.com. That's my website, and it will lead you to my Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Everything is on there. Plus, you'll get to see my projects that I've done, upcoming projects, videos that I've done. My upcoming book for next year is not. I can't even think of the name of my book now.
It's okay.
But it's about the time I came to LA, and the reason I came to LA was just to retire, and I end up doing this whole entertainment business. So it's called Doubt Me So I Can Prove You Wrong. That's the name of the book. So
That's a good name. That's a catchy name.
right.
Also, what do you do? I know you do something on Friday nights. Or no, now you moved it to Saturdays?
No, I do Fridays. It's my show called Talking Candid with Tasha. And I just get on and I talk about what's going on this week or what the issues are. And I have a little crew now on Friday nights that get on. And so we all get on and talk. So if they get on, I bring them on and we talk about whatever's going on. And then every other Saturday, so this Saturday, me and Tanya is on. And we talk about fun facts with me and her. We do that every 2 weeks just to get people ready for our podcast show. So that's what we do.
You're getting people prepped up for 21.
Yes, and I'm promoting my lip line. I have a lipstick called Rich Lips, and it's hemp oil and vegan, and it's all about conditioning the lips while you're wearing lipstick and having that bright color. So I'm doing that, and I'm excited for that. I'm actually excited about the whole rich lip thing.
I know, and I can't wait because I love lip gloss. That's my thing. I need to do better. I love lip gloss more than I do lipstick. I don't know why, because I know I'm too old for lip gloss now.
Well, lip gloss is good when you like working out. And
Yeah, absolutely.
when you just wear a t-shirt or working out or something like that. So
yeah. Now, one thing I do know is I don't want to lose my train of thought. One thing I do know is that when you started, wait, how old were you when you moved out to LA?
Oh, I was it was 16 years ago. So
okay. It was. I don't know why I thought you had been out there longer than that. Okay, 16 years ago. Okay.
No, it was about 16 years ago. So I was just about ready to turn 40 when I came.
Okay.
Yeah. When I came. Girl, I was a baby.
You were a baby. That's right. I'm so excited. I want to say thank you so much. I know that, you have other appointments and things to do today. It's just a blessing to have you on today. And before we go, I just want to tell the people that do view, National Parents Union is an outsource. It's a way for you to come, understand and learn your rights as a parent, and learn many different things that maybe you wouldn't necessarily know, just being, you know, a regular parent and having your kids in schools. This is a great resource. So I always speak highly of the National Parents Union. I'm so proud to be a part of the National Parents Union.
And yeah, it's a good thing they have a platform like that, because a lot of parents don't know what their rights are when it comes to schools and teachers and principal. And it's good to have a platform where we can go and ask those questions. And, you know.
Yeah. They are here, not just with me, but there's so many other shows that come on that they talk in depth, and they talk to attorneys and, you know, and other teachers and administrators and superintendents, and, you know, just many, it goes many levels. It's not just my program, my half an hour. It goes many different levels. And also I want to say is that, you know, I understand people can be doing anything in the world that they want to do, but they tune in for 5, 10, I don't know, 20 minutes, or maybe the whole entire half hour. I don't know. But they come and they tune in and they listen to what we talk about. And I just always want to give gratitude and just tell people, thank you so much for tuning in to listen to me and today, my wonderful guest.
Thank you guys for listening to Tasha B.
Right. And I love you, girl. I'm going to have you back on soon. And maybe I can have Vincent on too one day. I remember when I was out there.
Yeah, you have Vincent on. He'll be glad to come on and talk. I think he's shooting a movie now, but once he finished that, I'll let him know and give him your information, and he can call you.
Yeah, that's cool.
He'll do that.
Yeah, if he remembers me, maybe he might not. I don't know.
He'll remember you. But yeah, we'll definitely get that set up. But yeah, this was fun, and keep me posted. You know, I watch you all the time. You're doing your thing. And when we do the launch party, once this is all over with, you need to fly yourself out here.
I will.
It's Just Real launch party.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait. All right. I can't wait. Thank you so much for coming on.
You're
Talk
welcome.
to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. And bye-bye, everyone.